Hello and welcome to the new desk of Fusta 2005. First, I'd like to thank Van Vliet Woodworking, based out of Atlanta, Georgia, for putting together this custom L desk constructed of solid red oak with a India ink stain on it. Chose this configuration because I could have my completely black desk while allowing for the natural texture and wood grain to show through. If you have any woodworking projects, if you want to have your own desk or entertainment center for your Xbox, PlayStation 4 setup, I'll put the information for Van Vliet Woodworking in the description below. This is not what this video is about. So today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Being myself, I have to get the biggest and the best Apple has to offer. You can call me an Apple sheep all you'd like. I already know I am. You know, there's plenty of other cheaper options out there, especially if you're into Android. I am not into Android, so don't try to convince me. I've been down that road, hated it. But, so as you can see, I have my iPhone XS Max box out as well. I do not have the phone anymore. I traded it in towards this one. Got several $100s off. And it was both of these are the 256 model gigabyte model, and the biggest of their series. I believe the XS Max. I'm gonna be messing that up the whole video, so bear with me there too as well. But the XS Max was 6.5 inches, 6.3 inches. I believe this the iPhone 12 Pro Max is 6.5. So not a huge difference. Basically, it's the reduction of the bezels, I believe, and maybe a little bit of the structure as well. Expansion on the structure, but otherwise, you know, they're pretty similar. I would say the screens are very similar, and yeah, I mean, there's a better chip in the iPhone 12 Pro, a little bit better camera setup. I mean, they will tell you that the iPhone 12 Pro has a better screen in it, but as far as I can tell, it looks literally no different than mine, than the XS Max. But as you can tell, there's quite a bit of difference between the boxes, and that was kind of what I was going to go at first here. Obviously, we do not have anything but the power cord and some paperwork, some manual, guidebook, whatever they usually put in that I never look at. And while 2 years ago, it's already been 2 years, time flies. Fortunately, one of those was 2020, but I did a video on the unboxing and comparison between the iPhone 7 Max, I don't know, I don't remember what it was called back then, against the XS Max, and they were basically the same except for the screen. Well, these are basically the same, including the screen, even though they will tell you that this is a better screen. But this also came with the headphones and a power block. So let's kind of unbox the iPhone 12 Pro Max here. Right off the bat, oh, I also got this in the Pacific Blue. So my previous models, the XS Max, was a space black, and I've gotten the space gray and black options as far back as I've had an iPhone, which was starting with the iPhone Pro. Sorry, I have the iPhone 12 Pro. The iPhone 4S, I believe. No, I started with the iPhone 4 because I skipped the S's every year because I do it every 2 years just to give me a big enough jump, right? So I got this and I broke the mold here and got the Pacific Blue. I think it is a nice blue. The iPhone 12 regular has its own color of blue, which I think the coloration on the Pro versions are much better, and obviously you get a better color for the more money that you spend. So you got me, Apple. I spent the money, got the nice colored blue. I have it off right now, but yeah, I always will complain about the camera hump here. I mean, by the time the next 2 years, we'll probably have like 6 cameras. But hey, I'll still buy it because I like iPhone. But I keep touching it, thinking I'm going to turn it on. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice phone. The stainless steel bezel on the side here is a nice color, but it also is a fingerprint magnet. You're gonna want to put this in a case anyway because it's a $1,200 phone, regular priced, without any trade-in or gift cards like I had. And it's gonna break if you have it out. I know they have like Gorilla Max glass on it or something, but as you can see, I have another glass cover, and I have cracked these things. I've dropped my XX Max. Like I said, I'm gonna mess this up the whole video. I dropped my XS Max all the time, and I cracked my screen twice. And I still traded in for full trade-in value of several $100s because there was nothing wrong with the screen. So highly recommend, whether you get like invisible glass, or like Spigen has them. Basically any brand, just get something to cover your screen, please. And get a case. So for example, I didn't want to cover the nice blue that I have now, so I got a clear spec case. Several different companies make them. I know OtterBox has one. Just depends on how much you want to spend. I don't plan on having this forever because whenever a battery pack comes out from Mophie or possibly Apple, maybe OtterBox makes one, I don't know. If there's a battery case that comes out, I want it. So, this was like 29 bucks or something, pretty cheap. You can go out from there. But, yeah, the phone is very nice. I like it. Put it in a case before you put it anywhere. But yeah, let's finally go through the box here. So, obviously, we only have 2 things in this box. We have the USB-C to Lightning adapter here. Power cord. They're probably going to get rid of the power cord someday too. Make their box even thinner. Just hand you the phone one day. In the interest of saving the climate, right? So then this little thing is the SIM card adapter to open the tray, and we have your standard Apple sticker and a little bit of, I can't get it, just a little bit of paperwork for safety and battery and junk that you barely even read usually. I know I don't, but that's all that's in the box. They even have to spend some extra time cutting out a little thing so your camera will fit in. That's kind of like just figure out how to get it to work in the first place. Anyway, so let's go to the XS Max box. So we have the manual here, and we have the Apple sticker again, and we have a SIM card adapter in here somewhere. There's a little paperwork. There's the the SIM card adapter. It's pretty much the same. It uses up more paper. The only difference in this one is that we have the power block, which I have never used because I have thousands of them. I always keep them, whatever reason. And then we have the standard wired headphones, which I never pulled out of the box last time because I had wireless headphones, and still do. So there's a reason. I mean, hardly anybody uses them. And then we have a USB-A to Lightning adapter. So yeah, that's the differences. Like I said earlier, the XS Max had a battery life about 15 hours. The iPhone 12 Pro has a battery life of 20 hours video playback time. And yeah, it's a pretty good phone. I'll use it for another 2 years and see what they come out. What, 13, 14? They're probably gonna skip 13, so it'll be like the iPhone 15 Pro Max, a Diamond Edition or something. I fully enjoy just making fun of it, even though I still use it because I like the technology. I like the OS system better than Android. So it is what it is. Feel free to rip me apart in the comments. Be sure if you do that, you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.